Good morning students. In this class I am going to discuss with you about inflorescence. Inflorescence, it is the arrangement of cluster of flowers on the reproductive branch. Anthotaxy means arrangement of flowers on the reproductive shoot. The stalk on which the flowers are present, that stalk is called as the peduncle. Types of inflorescence. There are four types of inflorescence, that is racemose, cymose, special type of inflorescence and mixed type of inflorescence. In this class, I am going to discuss with you about racemose inflorescence. It is known as indefinite inflorescence or indeterminate inflorescence, in which the peduncle shows the indeterminate growth and the apical meristem never ends up with a flower. Older flower is present at the base and younger flower is present at the tip. Such type of arrangement is called as acropetal succession. Mode of flower blooming is centripetal in nature, that is, older flower is bloom first and later the younger flower. Racemose inflorescence is called as indeterminate inflorescence because in which the peduncle shows the indeterminate growth and the apical meristem never ends with a flower. Here, it exhibits the acropetalous succession, that is, older flower is present at the base and younger flower is present at the tip. And it shows the centripetalous blooming, that is, older flowers opens first and later the younger flowers. Racemose inflorescence is of different types, which are as follows, that is, simple raceme, compound raceme, umbel, compound umbel, corymb, compound corymb, spike, globose head, catkin, capitulum, spadix, compound spadix. Let us go in detail. The first one is the simple raceme. It is the condition in which peduncle is elongated and unbranched, bearing the pedicellate flowers which are arranged in acropetalous succession. Example, Crotalaria junctia. Simple raceme is the condition in which the peduncle is elongated and it is unbranched in condition with pedicellate flowers which are arranged in acropetalous succession. Example, Crotalaria junctia. Compound raceme. Here the peduncle is branched and bears the pedicellate flowers in acropetalous succession. Hence it is called as raceme of racemes. Example, Mangifera indica. Compound raceme is the condition in which the peduncle is branched and shows the pedicellate flowers on it which are arranged in acropetalous manner. Hence it is called as raceme of racemes. Example, Mangifera indica. Next one is this spike. Here the sessile flowers are arranged in the acropetalous succession on the elongated peduncle. Example, Acranthus aspera. Spike, it is the condition in which sessile flowers are arranged in acropetalous succession on the elongated peduncle. Example, Acranthus aspera. The next one is the spadix. Peduncle becomes thick and fleshy, bearing the sessile unisexual flowers in acropetalous succession. The whole inflorescence is covered by large attractive bract called the spathe. The arrangement of unisexual flowers on the fleshy peduncle varies. Female flowers at the base, sterile neutral flowers in the mid region, which is followed by the male flowers at the tip, next to which bare region is present and it is called as the appendix, which is as seen in case of the Colocasia esculenta. Spadix, this is the inflorescence in which the peduncle becomes thick and fleshy, which bears the sessile unisexual flowers and they are arranged in the acropetalous succession. The whole inflorescence is covered by an large attractive bract and the bract modification is called as the spathe. The arrangement of unisexual flowers on the peduncle is varies. That is, female flowers is present at the base, followed by the sterile neutral flowers, and next to which the male flower is present, and the last at the tip the base sterile region is present, and it is called as the appendix. Example, Colocasia esculenta. The next one is the compound spadix. It is similar to that of the spadix, but here the branches takes place. Each branches bears the sessile female flowers at the base and terminal male flowers. All the branches of the inflorescence will be covered by a large woody board-shaped structure, and which is called as cymba. Example, Coccus nucifera. Individual segments of compound spadix is covered by smaller spathe, and it is called as the spatulae. Compound spadix is similar to that of the spadix, but here the axis is branched, which bears the sessile female flowers at the base and the terminal male flowers. All the branches of the inflorescence will be covered by large woody boat-shaped structure, and it is called as the cymba, as seen in case of the Coccus nucifera. If the individual segments of compound spadix are covered by the smaller spathe, then it is called as the spatulae. Let us move towards the next inflorescence, that is the catkin. Here the peduncle is thin, long, pendulous in nature, which bears the unisexual flowers in acropetalous succession. We can get the male flower catkin as well as with the female flower catkin in different plants. Example, Morus alba. Catkin. Catkin inflorescence is recognized by peduncle is long and pendulous in nature with the unisexual flowers arranged in the acropetalous succession. Here the male and the female catkin can be differentiated. Example is the Morus alba. Next one is the corymb. The peduncle is comparatively shortened and produce the pedicellate flowers with acropetalous succession, showing differential pedicel length. Basal old flowers with long pedicel and upper young flowers with short pedicel. Because of this difference in length, all flowers are placed at the same level, as seen in case of Caesalpinia pulcherrima. Corymb, it is the case in which the peduncle is comparatively shortened and it produces the pedicellate flowers with acropetalous succession and showing the differential pedicel length. Basal old flowers having the long pedicel and upper younger flowers having the short pedicel. Because of the difference in the length of pedicel, all flowers are placed at the same level, as seen in case of the Caesalpinia pulcherrima. The next one is the compound corymb. It is the case in which the axis is branched, the basal older flowers having the long pedicel and the upper younger flowers with short pedicel. Due to this, all flowers are almost placed at the same level. Example, Pyrus terminalis. Compound corymb is the condition in which the axis is branched, the basal older flowers having the long pedicel and the upper younger flowers with short pedicel. Due to this, all flowers are placed at the same level. It is similar to that of the corymb, but the only difference is branching, as seen in case of Pyrus. The next one is the umbel. Inflorescence axis becomes highly condensed. From the tip condensed axis, pedicellate flowers are arises in cluster with almost equal length arranged in centripetal fashion. A whorl of bracts seen at the tip of inflorescence, which is known as involucre. Example, Centella asiatica. Umbel is the inflorescence in which the peduncle axis is highly condensed and from the tip the pedicellate flowers are arranged in cluster and all are appear at the equal length, and here the arrangement is centripetal fashion and it bears the whorl of bracts at its base and it is called as the involucre, as seen in case of Centella asiatica. Next one is the compound umbel. It is similar to that of the umbel, but here the branches are takes place and on the branches the clusters of flowers are originated and all are appear in the equal length, and this arrangement is called as the umbellate fashion. Here along with the involucre we can observe the involucre at the base. This kind of inflorescence is called as umbel of umbels, as seen in case of Coriander sativum. Compound umbel is similar to that of the umbel, hence it is called as umbel of umbels. Here along with the involucre is present and all the flowers are same length and it appears as in cluster, as seen in case of the coriander sativum. Next one is the globose head. This is also known as capitate inflorescence. The inflorescence axis assumes the spherical shape, hence it is called as the globose head. The axis produces a large number of sessile flowers exhibiting an overall globose appearance, which is commonly seen in case of the Mimosa pudica. Globose head is also called as the capitate, which bears the sessile flowers. Here it appears spherical shape, hence the inflorescence is called as the globose head, seen in case of Mimosa pudica. The next one is the capitulum. This inflorescence is also known as the head inflorescence. Here the thalamus is somewhat convex in nature, on which the florets are arranged in centripetal manner, where the younger ones are present in the center of the disc while the older ones towards the periphery. These crowded florets are protected by the whorls of green bracts forming the involucre. Capitulum, it is the inflorescence which is called as head inflorescence, where the receptacle is convex in nature, on which the flowers are arranged in centripetal manner. Here the flowers are called as the florets, where the younger flowers are present in the center, older flowers towards the periphery. These crowded florets are protected by the whorls of bract modification, which is called as the involucre. Usually there are two types of florets are present. One is the ray florets, another one is the disc florets. Ray florets are strap shaped. These are ligulate zygomorphic female flowers, whereas the disc florets are tubular in nature, actinomorphic and bisexual flowers, which are present exactly at the center. Both of them exhibit the basal scaly bract, which is commonly seen in case of Triodax. Usually in case of the capitulum there are two florets. One is the ray florets, another one is the disc florets. Ray florets are the strap shaped flowers. These are ligulate zygomorphic female flowers, that is pistillate flowers. The disc florets are tubular in nature. These are actinomorphic and they are bisexual, which are placed at the center. Both of the flowers bearing the scaly bracts at their base, and this is seen in case of the Triodax. There are two types of capitulum. One is called as the homogamous condition. Another one is called as the heterogamous condition. Homogamous is the condition in which only one kind of florets is present. Heterogamous is the condition in which both the florets are present. Thank you. In the next class, I am going to discuss with you about the cymose, special type of inflorescence, and the mixed type of inflorescence.